that way.
What?
It's too much. You gotta bend it back down.
Oh.
First thing you gotta do is roll down the windows, let the heat out of there.
Oh yeah. Give it some. There you go.
There we go. It's behaving like my car would.
See how it's starting to pick up? Every time we would start it, it would throw a little puff of black smoke out. I want to say about a good 10 hours, 12 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was acting a little goofy at first.
Yeah. That's why, you know, like yesterday I couldn't really do it because it was really hot and it was still warm from after the timing job and everything.
It was acting right.
Right.
Yeah,
So it was just acting right. So I wanted to give it right now. That's a good thing that you let me know, because then I can go ahead and take it back and see what we're doing with the air fuel mixture, because I think timing wise it's dead nuts. Okay. Because before you were hearing a putter like patu, 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 patu. You would hear it every so often. It will putter. Yeah. It'd be nice and idle, and all of a sudden it would brrr, like get like a cold or something real quick, shiver.
So first is towards you.
Down.
Up.
That's reverse.
Okay.
Towards you up is reverse.
Okay.
Down first, back up second, back down third.
Okay. Well, let's go, man.
All right. Yeah, it goes up a little bit more. Do that again, Ed. No, put the clutch in. Let it go. Okay, that's in there. Okay. I just want to see what that thumping is.
See how it behaves. Kind of popping out the clutch a little bit, see how it responds, see if it dies out. So from my point of view, she's driving pretty good. You know, it's driving like a 60-something car would. The guy that would really tell you how well this car is behaving and driving, going through the gears, is the guy that used to drive one from, you know, when it was new.
Yeah.
Where me, you know, to me it feels it's behaving pretty good. Sounds like the carb's dialed in pretty good. And it's got a new clutch, so there's going to be a little break-in period too, where the clutch will get into its groove and be a little more mellow. Driver for this guy. The only thing that I would do if I was the owner of this, I would put vintage air for days like today.
Yeah.
But you know, if he's if he's okay without it, then you know, so you don't really need to have it. I go either way, you know, I could have it or not have it. It wouldn't hurt me at all. The other thing that will can improve this, the way it drives and the way it feels, would be the steering. Because I think this has what's called the worm drive teeth on the steering gears, and when they wear out, they're like square teeth, and when they wear out, there's slop in the steering or excessive play. But this feels pretty good. It's not real bad. When I first got my 68 Fastback, it had that same gearbox that this has in here with the square teeth, and yeah, there was a lot of slop in there. And what they've done, like, to modernize that is they put like triangular gear sets. Triangular teeth will wear into one another, and they'll fit tighter, so you won't have that excessive play, in the steering wheel. So that's the owner of this truck. That's what I would do if I was him. That would really, and then I would put a slightly smaller steering wheel, a Flaming River rack and pinion, or there's some aftermarket quick ratio gearboxes that you could put in place of this factory one, or you could rebuild it if you want to keep the nostalgic feel to it, you know. But from my perspective, it's driving pretty nice, driving very nicely. I would say Mr. Saul did a good job.
The smell, this thing, yes. When you first put it on, it was smelling like.
Yeah, and right now, you don't smell any of that. And if it becomes too much to handle, you could open up the air conditioning, which is these little windows right here. See that? Oh, yeah, buddy. Now that breeze comes in and it hits you right in the cojones, keeps them nice and cool. Yeah, this is nice, man. I could roll with this. A couple of turns around the block is all you need to familiarize yourself. But I'm watching the gauges, the temperature's holding steady. The oil pressure seems good. Alternator, everything seems to be on par. I can't believe those people are wearing it max in this weather.
Yes.
Yeah. It behaved very well for me.
Yes.
From my
yeah.
humble opinion.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't want to drive it myself and be like, oh my God, it feels great because I did it. But yeah, I think that it's pretty much where it should be.
I'm liking it.
All right.
I can live with this. The way it handled, the way it drove, yes. There was a little bit on my part because I'm not used to the,
Right.
3 on the tree. It's been 20, 30 years since I've driven three on the tree.
Perfect.
So it felt good. Only criticism is there's a little slop in the steering, but that's on the owner's discretion if he wants to.
Okay, so where's the
Tighten it
steering
up.
wheel at when it's
There's just a little slop in there. So, it's got like those it's got the original gearbox or
Yeah.
close to it, yeah. So it's got those worm drive gears that are squared, and from time they get slop like this, and that's
Yeah.
what causes that steering wheel slop. The modern stuff has triangle teeth. You know what I mean? So every teeth fits into one another. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it
They
doesn't
lock
chip
it.
each other off to round it off.
yeah, they wear together, so there's no slop. So the steering wheel's always tight. That's how modern cars are.
Right.
So long story short, if he wanted to get this thing where it handles tighter and it goes, straighter with minimal, steering wheel slop, he'd want to put like a Flaming River gearbox in there that fixes that problem.
Oh,
And that would be an easy swap, you
right.
know.
Because it's pretty stock, but it's a big gearbox.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's like sitting right at the firewall almost,
Yeah.
and then it's about this
Yeah.
much of a drop down.
I also heard some clankety noise back here. I don't know what that was. I heard some clankety noise, and then the horn stopped working.
Stop working.
When I got to,
It's in here. I fired it up a couple days ago with the probe tester. Works fine. I can get it all the way to the steering wheel, but the little piece in the middle, it's from that great country China. So
Oh, yeah.
where they make superior stuff of everything, So
And that's the original steering wheel.
That's the
probably.
original steering wheel, yeah.
That one probably worked flawless, but now you got that.
well, it didn't have a middle because that's completely cracked.
Yeah.
But that steering wheel is new, but the middle piece is brand new from somewhere, whatever. And actually, that's a refurbished steering wheel. It's not even new.
Okay.
They just redid the rubber.
Yeah,
around
sometimes it's something simple.
it. Yeah,
you know.
but it's crap. It's Chinese crap.
Yeah, but it drove nice for me. It drove nice. I could live with it. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Then I have to get the seals for the back window. I'm gonna have to send that out to get that done, and the ones for the doors. And she's done. She's ready to get picked up. Besides the bed hot tub, I'm done with this thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. This is another reason why they have that floating ride too. See that? Because of
The leaf
what,
springs?
the bias ply tires.
Oh.
The vintage bias ply. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Cokers. Yeah. Classics.
He spends the money on it.
Yeah. Well, he wanted the old school feel. I could see it.
And I mean, it drives really nice.
Oh, it's probably just the. That's probably the rattling that I heard. That's kind
Bald Ridge Marina. Thank
nice,
you.
dude. I'm jealous. I wish I had this thing.
V8.
Yeah, I know. It's nice.
Looks
Looks beautiful, dude.
It rides like it's a nice little bike he picked up for about I want to say 25.
Nice. Yeah.
So and he wants it for himself. So I mean, I did his '74 Bronco a couple years ago. That thing was sweet too, real nice.
You ever see what some guys do with these old Fords? They take like Crown Victoria with the 4.6, two valve,
Drop it in there.
PI heads and all that stuff. Yeah, and they drop it in
I
there.
just saw one with a coyote in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, if I only won the lottery, I would do something like that. But until then, I keep dreaming, right?
Hey. So as long as she rides nice, I'm happy with that.